Hello YouTube, this is Bronco doing a Reach track review. This is the God's Regret special, and it's my 23rd episode, and I apologize for not having a video up in a while. I've been just kind of busy with school and life and stuff. So this weekend I'm planning on getting a bunch more videos up. I have the videos recorded, I just haven't commentated on them yet. So, yeah, definitely look out for those. This map is called Crank, and obviously it's by God's Regret, and it's a motocross, supercross track, and it's mostly inside the Coliseum, except for that little loop-de-loop part that we just went by. And the only disadvantage of this track being fit inside the Coliseum only is that there's sometimes the track above the track on the bottom comes down too low, like right here. It comes down too low and you accidentally run into it if you're too close to the inside lane. Same here, this one is extreme, you really have to ride to the outside. But that just about ends this map. This next one is called Clutch, and it's a kind of a remake of Bowser's Castle, and the whole map isn't really a remake of Bowser's Castle. It's really only this part in here, how it has these little mines and traps and such. There's a little hole in the ground, which in the DS version or Wii or whatever you play Mario Kart on, there'd probably be lava there, but because there's no lava in Forge World, I guess just a hole in the track will be fine. Throughout the track there's a couple kill ball, I don't want to say traps, but they're not decorations either, because they can still kill you. So definitely watch out for those, be careful. Try not to dive by them, it's rather embarrassing. This track doesn't have too many jumps, but that doesn't mean it's not worth trying. I mean, it's more of like a flat track and stuff, but you know, has good racing qualities. The jumps, like the man cannon jumps, they're laid out nicely. This one, I imagine it works most of the time, except just this time it didn't exactly go my way, but you know, that's alright. So, you know, this just wraps up this map. It's kind of short, you might want to do maybe 2 to 3 laps. So, this next map is called Hang Time. And it was designed for mongooses, but I decided to, well, actually I didn't decide to, I accidentally ran it with Warthog, because in the description it just said a blank canvas recommended for Forge editing only. So you know, although it's designed for mongooses, you know, you can still run it with Warthogs. There's just a couple spots where it's a little unsmooth, so but you can still run it. This track features a couple of unique parts, like there. It looks like the track is falling apart. You know, there's a gap or bridge in the track, I guess. There's a satellite over here, and there's a couple of kill ball. They're not traps, they're not decorations, they're just, I guess they're just obstacles, kill ball obstacles that you have to go through. So, coming on this part, when you're racing Warthogs, you want to make sure that you're going over these bumps straight, because here, it just, when I went over the bump, it put me out of control, and I just flew off the edge. Coming up here, you'll see how it was more designed for a mongoose, but you know, it turned out okay. So here I'm coming up, and then I hit this little lip thing, this little ledge, and I kind of roll a bit, but I don't fall off the edge, so it's not too bad. But this track, I'd recommend it for one lap's okay, but I'd recommend maybe more than one person. It'd definitely be a lot more fun. Coming over here, this is where the map gets the name Hang Time, because you have this big huge drop. And again, mongooses would be ideal for making jumps like that. But, you know, warthogs are okay. I did it. So, this next trap, not trap, this next map is called God's Freeway. And this is the first map he made, I think. And you know, you're supposed to use warthogs, and you should definitely race with multiple people. Racing by yourself, it's sort of boring. There's it's not too difficult. The track's nice and wide.
Checkpoint reached.
You know, it kind of takes you. It's not really a tour of Forge World, like his other map, but it definitely takes you around in a big giant loop.
Checkpoint reached.
And you know, as you see, the track's nice and wide.
Checkpoint reached.
So, you know, it's good for multiple racers. The jumps, I wouldn't try running this track with mongooses, because the jumps I don't think are designed to incorporate both types of vehicles. So probably just warthogs would be the best bet. Otherwise, the mongooses probably won't make a couple of the jumps. But while I'm talking about it, I want to say to, if you have a map that you would like to have reviewed or put on my channel or anything like that, please, please, please send me either a video attached in a message or a link to your channel or video so I can watch it and then download it and review it. Because now I think I have 20, this will be my 23rd video, and you know, I have a bunch of other videos that I've ran that I've raced the track, but haven't gotten the time to review them. So, you know, it's kind of getting hard to find new tracks. You know, people, they don't make tracks like every day, so so if I haven't reviewed your track and you'd like me to, please send me a message. I mean, that's how I met Boyd the Milkman. He asked me to review a couple of his tracks. That ends the lap, by the way, in case you didn't notice. This one's called God's Fuego, and it is a roller coaster. But so this map, it's kind of short for a roller coaster. I mean, there's other long ones that are only built for maybe one lap, but this one you might want to do 2 to 3 laps. Only bad thing is that if well, the only checkpoints are at the beginning, at the end, so if you fall off, you're gonna go through a teleporter, a giant teleporter that's at the bottom of the track, and you'll just respawn. It won't respawn, it'll just teleport you back to the start. So if you're almost finished and you fall off, you know, you're kind of out of luck. You gotta start over. But, you know, this track, even though it's a roller coaster, it's not too difficult. There's definitely harder ones, like Driver's Ed, which I'm going to review. I think Driver's Ed's lined up to be my 25th video, so in 2 more videos after Dreamscape and this one, I'll review Driver's Ed. You know, I kind of ended my thought short about finding tracks. I had said that I had found Boyd the Milkman, because he sent me a message. That's also how I met Pro Forge Racing, I think it is. And so RDL Hot Tamale sent me a message saying that if I reviewed one of his tracks, if I reviewed a track by him, Cookie Monster, and V Ionized, that he would
Round over.
I guess promote my videos. I'm not sure how he did that, but you know, I still liked his map, so I decided to review them.
Race. Checkpoint.
This
reached.
next map's called Loop-de-Loop, and you know, this map's very unique because it's the first map that I've ever raced that has attempted to do a loop-de-loop, and it doesn't work all of the time, but it works a good enough amount of times that, you know, it's worth actually doing. And when I get up here, you'll see that, you know, I don't come out smoothly, but I don't roll over and fall out of my Warthog. So, you know, if you like, there it is over on the left. You can see it. But I definitely recommend you give this map a try. It's very unique because it has loop-de-loop. It's rather short and nice and big, so you might want to do 2 to 3 laps with multiple people. And upcoming here is the loop-de-loop part, and you know, it doesn't work too great, but you know, it's better than anything I've seen before. So just coming off the bottom of it, I do a little roll, but you know, nothing too serious. Even though this map is kind of focused on the loop-de-loop part, it still has nice jumps, nice and smooth. More designed for a Warthog. Not sure if a Mongoose will work. It might. Haven't tried it yet.
Checkpoint reached.
So I definitely recommend you guys give this track a try. Well worth it. So I don't know if I said this before, but this video is kind of long, so I had to split it in 2 parts. So after this video, we have 1 track left. I'm gonna split it up, and then I'm gonna do the 2nd track review for the God's Regret special.
Checkpoint
and
reached. Lap complete.
and then I can get moving on some more videos. This next track is called Regret City, and this is my first ever
Race.
city map that I've reviewed, and so far I like it. I like the scenery throughout the whole thing, and I like how kind of like it looks good and there's nothing really sticking out, like any objects that are sticking out of like the side of a building or anything. So basically this race kind of takes you in circles throughout the city, kind of giving you a preview of everything. The only downside, and it's not just this track, it's for every city map that you're going to race. The only downside is that it's a little hard to navigate, but you know, you're going to get that with every city map, because it's going to take you kind of in circles, and not in circles, but it's going to bring you around the map. So you know, I like this race map. As I said before, it's the first one I've reviewed and liked a lot, so I might take a look at a couple more of these types of tracks. So this just kind of wraps up this track. You go back over this drawbridge and around this part, so if you want to do another lap. But this just about wraps up this video. Please see part 2 for the game variants, map variants, and the crater. Thanks guys.